Hey everybody, Ryan's here with the next part 2, Final Fantasy VII, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. And now we are actually back at Arius' house, or in this case, Nikkie's house. Or, if you really want to be grammatically correct, the name of the character is actually Aerith, if you play the Japanese version. But when they did the English translation, they fucked it up. But anyway. So, Shinra is after Nikkie, and we want to know why. Last Ancient Day? Now that is very interesting. But, we'll figure out more about these ancients a little bit later in the game. We'll get a little bit of a story right now. Not much later into the game, we'll get a better understanding. But for now, we are going to just watch the story of how Nikkie became, well, how she ended up in Amaro's house instead. You know? I like the music though. The music is very nicely done. This is not the only time in the game that you're going to hear this particular music track, but more about that later. Yep, I really like the music. Oh, her husband never came back. Yeah, maybe his shore leave was cancelled. Maybe. But she did say he never came back, so maybe the worst happened. Maybe he passed away. So I'm assuming this little girl is Nikkie, and the one that's lying on the steps is her biological mother. That's my assumption. Please take Nikkie somewhere safe. That was her... okay. That was her dying words, apparently. Child loved to talk, kind of like me. Yeah, I don't shut up, apparently. I've been told that by my mother and family members and friends that I just don't shut up. The most recent person who told me that I don't shut up, I think, was Colette. Which is okay. Return to the planet. Yeah, what the hell does that mean? So, return to the planet. Interesting. But there we go. Several days later, after Nikkie told her that someone did to her return to the planet, her husband was dead. Until one day. Hey. So he's probably with the Turks. Because he's kind of dressed in the same kind of suit as Reno, so I would assume he's a Turk. Plus, we did just kind of see him in the previous video when Sector 7 got destroyed. So, yeah. So, he's a Turk. Nah, they're probably not gonna hire her. Ah, I see. So Nikkie was caught because of Zio's daughter. Makes sense. Perfect. And now we're back to the regular music that you hear at Nikkie's house. Yep, we're gonna go save Nikkie. Ask me a lot of questions. I'm gonna pick the first one, I think, just to get a reaction. Dummy. Now we talk to a girl, all she says is dummy. If you pick the second option, like you say, let's hope so, basically, Marlene would say, I won't tell Colette in this case. Usually it would say Tifa, but if you change the name, then it would say that. So it's like, I won't tell Colette. Basically, she won't tell Colette that you're interested in Nikkie. But in this case, we're gonna we pick the first option, and she says dummy. But anyway. Yep. We're going right to the Shinra headquarters. We're gonna hit them head on. Oh, here comes the herd of elements. Oh, I mean Zio. Okay, so Marlene's gonna stay with Amaro for the time being. And I guess we gotta make our way somehow to the Shinra building. How are we gonna do that though? So, we're back. Yeah, I decided to cut out the footage. Basically, we had to go back to the wall market. Now that we're back in wall market, yeah, what's the sense of me showing you going through Sector 6? Through the graveyard, through the destroyed park, and just going to wall market. Because, yeah, we gotta go to wall market. Now, remember I told you in a... Oh, we're gonna buy a metal knuckle for Colette. No, I'm gonna make sure I got at least 300 gil, I think it is. Then I'm gonna get the mythical armlet to Colette. And there's nothing there for her. Alright. So, we're good. Oh, I'm gonna give you lightning. Sense, there we go. Metal knuckle, Buster sword, soft gun. Okay. Now, I think I said the first time we went to the wall market to make sure that this guy's important. Basically, you need batteries. Why? Well, we're about to find out. So we received batteries. I think there's... Yeah, we got 3 of them. You want to see something awesome? Follow me. Okay, well, let's continue. Can we climb it? Alright, we'll climb the wire. Here's a look. Just a normal wire. Only shiny wire of hope. Alright, so basically, this is how we get to the Shinra building. Seeing how there's no train that goes up there anymore. And this music is epic. I love this music. Totally symbolic of a rescue mission. No mercy. We're playing WWE? Or at the time of WWF? This is horrible, scary, yeah. Now, you won't get any enemy encounters right now, so don't worry about that. We want to place the battery here. Yep, the propeller will work. Momentarily. Yep. That allows us to get up here. Now, we'll want to place a second battery. The second battery here. Game. Thank you, game. And here comes the fun part. Let's see if I can get it on the first try. But before that, we don't want to jump across that yet. We want to go up this way. Why? Well, you're about to see. This is where you put the third and final battery. And you receive an ether for doing that. So there you go. You want an ether? That's what you do. Now you want to press the OK button at the exact time. Ooh, on the first try. Nice. Now, if you went this way, you could always go back and miss that battery, but if you wanted to. But and by going up this wire, we're now at Shinra headquarters. And the music is really nice for this. It almost looks like the boss is sort of stabbing Colette in the leg. Now you have two ways of getting into the Shinra building. One is going to be busting in the front door. And option two is basically going to the left and sneaking in. Now, if you sneak in, you will pick up some items along because you will be traveling up about 58, I think it's 58 flights of stairs, and no encounters, and you'll pick up some items. But I'm gonna bust in the front door because I want to get the experience. Plus, you get this epic music. Now, of course, in a backup save file, I may show off in the future what happens if you go up the stairs. Basically, you just get some dialect and you get to pick up some items. And these guys are very simple. They're not too hard. Now, I did put Cure and all together on 0. Just because I'm going to use him as the healer for now. Normally I use Colette for the healer, or Nikkie, but for now I'm just going to put it on 0. Everybody runs away. Now what we want to do is take the stairs. We can't use the elevator tubes though. There is a shop here too, by the way. In here, there actually is a shop. Right now, you cannot open these treasure chests. Later on, we probably will be able to. And they run away. So if you want to pick up some items, tents, phoenix downs, potions, eye drops, antidotes, this is where you would do it. I don't really need much because this part of the game is actually not that hard. The game in general is actually not that hard. And yes, you can get into random fights now, seeing how we busted in the front door. For the time being, it's usually just going to be these little Shinra soldiers. I'll use Cure. Oh yeah, by the way, when you use Cure with all, it automatically goes to all, but if you use, I think it's R1 on your controller, you can select an individual character instead, party member, rather than use your Cure on all people who don't need to be healed. So, I think it's R1. Ooh, a crit. Oh, and 0 level up. Now, you can use this elevator, but there's a catch. What's wrong? Yeah. Well, really, if you didn't want to give me the willies, I'm impressed. Well, if you didn't want to start any fights, then basically choosing the stairs is the way to go. But now we've been detected, so now if you look at the for one, it's actually pretty nuts. So the goal is to make it to 458 or 59, I do believe. You press the button, it's random, and you will automatically keep getting into fights until you basically get to the ending of this part of the sequence. So, yeah. Have fun with that. Now, I'm not going to cut out the battles, I'm actually going to show them off. At least right now, that's what I'm thinking. Is showing them off. Ooh, you missed. Expect this video to be lengthy today, too. We're talking about a half-hour long, basically. Oh, Colette's so close to leveling up. 5 points. But I leveled up, so that's good. 27. Ah, 3 Shinra guards, soldiers. If only I had another arm material right now. That would be so helpful. But, sadly, we don't. Did the audio just skip there when he was casting? Or go solid? Yeah, it's kind of like a... Yeah, kind of like a lower just then. Hopefully that doesn't come out in the recording. In the final product. It's like a delay. Yeah. Probably just the recording software. Ah, Colette finally leveled up. And we did get a grenade. 37, is it? Alright, yeah, 37. Ooh, new enemy. This guy should be weak to lightning. Okay, we still got 2 hits. Somersault. Okay, no, that time I heard it. The noise for bolt. Not like the lightning, I mean when he's casting the green, when you got the green mist around you kind of thing. That part I didn't hear in the previous fight. But I heard it this time. Just a bit lower. Ah, 450. Echo screen. That cures silence. Just saying. If you ever get silence, that's how you cure it. Echo screen. Well, that's one way of curing it. But we don't have to worry about that for now. We should be at the final 4 now. Yep, 59. And no fight. Yet. So if you took the stairs, you come out this door that I walked in front of, and this would be your first fight at Shinra. This particular fight. Seeing how we broke in the front door, then we kind of have more fights than what most people would do. Now these guys are interesting. They have robo armor. You have to deal enough damage to the robo armor, and then eventually the armor breaks, and then there's another enemy underneath. You can destroy the armor though. Like, see? There you go. You can destroy the whole enemy without destroying the armor. If you're, I guess, strong enough or something like that, if you're really high leveled up. But we're not going to worry about that. And I'm going to heal up here. Mainly because of Colette and myself. Oh no, I'm not too badly damaged. It's mainly Colette. Yeah, I decided to take the ice off myself, and as you notice, it's on Colette now. So the only magic I have right now is lightning, or as we like to call it, bolt. Alright, so now these guys are a bit weaker. There we go. So I'm just, yeah, using physical attack. Once the armor's broke, using physical attacks, tongue twister it out, is usually the best idea. And a tranquilizer that would heal hyper status. Oh, and for defeating them, we get key card 16. Yes, that's another thing you will be picking up throughout the course of the Shinra building, is keycards. We need them in order to, well, progress. Basically just talk to these two, and now we're done. And for now, for the time being, we will not have any fights. Now, our mission is, you will notice that behind these statues there is 2 guards. On this side, there's also 2 guards on the other side. The 2 guards on the other side actually move faster. The objective right now is to make it to the center, and now we have to actually guide both Zio and Colette without them getting caught. If you get caught, you have to fight. And then you have to redo this again. So we successfully got Zio to the middle, now we have to get Colette. Now the first part of this is very easy. Okay? And there we go, that's easy. Now I have to get by, and then these guys will actually run, and they won't run in the same direction sometimes. Basically, when they run in the same direction, that is pretty much your chance to go. Alright. That's the best chance to go, that's not your only chance. Like, right now. And okay, so Zero's over. Now, if Colette gets captured, I do believe, at this point, you have to start the whole thing over again. Even though Barrett Zero has successfully made it. If I'm right. But we're not gonna find that out. And okay, we're done. Easy peasy. So that is it. Oh, there he is. Talk to this guy. And just do that. Yeah, pick the second option. He thinks you're here to repair the elevator. And he will give you keycard 62. Yeah, we don't need a keycard 61. So now we're in the library area. And in... sorry about my voice. In here is the mayor of Midgar. Domino. Yeah, he's basically a figurehead. Or a librarian. If you guess the password successfully on the first try, I think you get a star pendant, or I can't remember what you get. It's always random, so apparently it's not Mako. So I will try again. And it's bomb. Okay. Sadly, I didn't get it on the first try, but on the second try, you will get keycard 65 automatically, and we got an elixir. If you successfully got it on the first try, I forget what you get. I do believe it's like an accessory, like a star pendant or something like that. I can't remember. I would have to check that, and if, I'll look that up and I'll put it in the video description below. But I think I'm going to be stopping the video now in a second because we can actually go to a save point here. Yeah, so I'm going to be stopping the video here, and in the next part, we'll continue on with more Final Fantasy VII and try to rescue Nikkie. So I shall see you all in the next part. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.